They screaming peace when there ain't no peace. Israel prophesying in the streets. Look at me, the center of attention. Black Messiah, coming with a vengeance. Coming with a vengeance. Black Messiah, coming with a vengeance. They screaming peace, it ain't no peace. We prophesying in the streets. We seeking peace in the streets of Babylon. Brandishing Glock 40, tucking heat like a carry-on. Sinning against the fathers, gotta sleep and not napping on. Christ the King revealed, this aerial phenomenon. Kicking against the bricks, lose your soul when that fire come. We purify better than gold, got my Bible on. And that's all that I know, where Babylon. Don't fall, watch it blow, ayy. Switching it up, the nation's gon' drink it. I'm talking the cup, don't care what you thinking. Believe in the gospel, God is stinking. The fires of heaven gon' gather for dinner. The ear of the flesh, the wicked, the sinner. Your mama, your sister, your daddy, your cousin. If they issue, if they mind, they don't repent.
Where you find yourself in that Bible? In this Bible, who are you? Exactly. Our people, give me Hosea 4:6. Our people don't know. We think we black. Who out here to color your jacket? Right? So what that make us? We ain't black. Huh? Ain't nobody here to color your jeans. Exactly. So it's in the car. It's like 4 different shades of people in the car. What? They ain't black. So what that make them? Right? We gonna show y'all something. Read.
The book of Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And that lack of knowledge starts with knowing who we are. Black is the color is a color of a crayon. Where's the land of black? Right? If that's the case, I'm from the land of brown. And then I raise my shirt up, I'm from the land of high yellow. Where the hell is that? We are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because what? We don't know who we are. But I'm going to ask y'all, go to Deuteronomy 28. I'm going to ask y'all something. I'm going to read something and ask y'all, who did this happen to? Because we got to get back to knowing it. Because this is the thing. A king and someone chosen by the Most High God, you'll deal with them a little bit differently. You're going to handle them with a little bit more respect. But a nigga, you'll bust a nigga in the head. Right, sis? But see, we are the kings and the priestesses of the Most High God. We are chosen. That's why we got to start dealing with each other differently once you learn. Give me Deuteronomy 28:16.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Okay. Well, what happened to us in the field? Did we pick cotton in the field? You see any other nations, aka other races? You ever seen Abdul from the hood store? You seen his people in the field? You seen any white folks picking cotton? Okay, we'll bring it up to today's time. What about the educational field? What about the career field? Who owned everything? Not us. We work with, I know my uncles then worked on jobs 20, 30, 40 years, and guess what? Esau little nephew come in straight out of high school and get their job. Because why? We curse in the career field. We the last one hired and the first one fired. And then in the educational field, look at our schools, the inner city schools and the public schools as they call them. I know people who graduated and couldn't read, but guess what? They could throw the hell out of a football. They could dribble a basketball.
That's how them out.
Exactly. We are cursed. Who is that? Is that us? Who is that? Who no cursed in the city, cursed in the field? That's us, ain't it? That's us. That's us. Well, let's go to 32. Read that.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
All right. Look at this sign. Hey, officer, come hold this sign for me. Look at this sign, sis. And bro, it say our sons and daughters going to be given. No, flip around, other side. Our sons and daughters going to be given to another people. What's that? That's the auction block, ain't it? Look at that. Cash. Sold highest price for men, women, and children. Right? They sold us. They gave our children, our sons and daughters to another people. But watch this. Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fare with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thine hand.
And there was nothing that we could do when they sold our children. Right now, turn around. Look at that brother in that car. You get off. That brother in that car, right now, we call the police and say that man in that gray car beating them boys in the back seat. What they gonna do? They gonna come take him. It ain't gonna be nothing he can do about it. He could go to court and all that, but guess what? They gonna come take him. Why? Because God said the curse is gonna be upon us. Brother in that gray car, am I lying? Am I lying? He gonna put up a fight. He might put up a fight, but guess what? In the end, he gonna be laid dead, and his boys gonna be taken. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. It could be a lie. He might be the best father walking, but if you call what CPS, Child Protective Services, the police, and say that brother beating the hell out of his kids, what they gonna do? They gonna come investigate him, and then they gonna say, you know what? For the safety of the children, we gonna take him. And in today's time, his sons are going to be given to another people. And ain't nothing he could be able to do about it. It is what it is. We see it all the time. Look what they doing to the Hispanic people on the border. Donald Trump say, you know what? Hey, we're going to send the mamas over here, send the sons and daughters over there. The daddies over there too. This is a curse. Let's get Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Who is that happening to? That's us. And now, mind you, you see on this board, these are the 12 tribes. And the Hispanics, they are our brothers. They're part of the 12 tribes. Read it.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness.
So hold on, wait a minute. He read a lot. It say, now you going to serve your enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. Got any kids? Got 2 babies. 2 boys. Now, how old are they?
2-year-old and 6-month-old.
Okay, so now if God tell that 6-month-old boy, go on that corner and whip everybody out there, what's going to happen? We whooped, right? We whooped. You can't do nothing about what God said against you. But look how deep it goes. So we're going to serve our enemies in what?
In hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness.
So for your food, your water, your clothes, you got to go to the other nations. Yeah, it might be some shirts with Sean, John, and they might have their name on it, but they don't own the fabric, the textile. If you look at them shirts, guess what it say? Made in China, made in Korea. But it goes even deeper. Read on.
And in want of all things.
Your education, the medical insurance for your babies, the birth certificate for your babies. If something happened to you, guess what? Your death certificate that they gonna need to get the insurance money. You gotta go to the other nations. But no, we think we free. Because why? We got a little money. We go to a few places where they go. But no, you see it all the time on these little videos where people try to walk up in somewhere and say, no, you can't come up in here. Read on.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Envy not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. But we do it every day. Because guess what? Give me Daniel 7:25. They told us that Sunday was the holy day. That Sunday was the day we supposed to be going to church. That ain't what God said. What? I'm going to show you. Read.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
So it says, he shall speak great words against the Most High. That's talking about the other nations. God ain't God, I'm God. By painting this picture over here. By teaching us that this was Christ. That's the words he spoke. That ain't no Jesus Christ. And you know that already. Now watch this, read.
And shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
They wearing us out, sis. We the saints. We God's chosen. We the saints. They wearing us out, beating us down because of our disobedience. Read on.
And think to change times and laws.
Wait a minute. Changing time. So you know what? No, Saturday ain't the holy day. Sunday is the holy day. Change the laws. Oh, it's okay for 2 men to get married. It's okay for 2 women to get married. How me and him could procreate? We can't have no babies. Ain't happening. How you and her gonna have babies? Ain't happening. Because guess what? They know who we are, and they know that if I keep letting them have babies, guess what? The prophets are going to be born again. I got to put Planned Parenthood in their neighborhoods. Because what? The prophets are going to be born again. They can't allow that. I gotta show the men RuPaul and Wanda and all this nonsense and push all this homosexuality on them. So what? They won't have no more babies. So they can die off. Because if you ever notice, let me get Leviticus 18:22. Because if they, hey, don't stay focused, sis, stay focused, bro. Because look, if they keep us from having babies, guess what? We're gonna fall off. The prophets ain't gonna be born. Last year, man, they 19 million aborted babies in our community. That's not counting nobody else. 19 million. Guess how many prophets, daughters of Sarah, leaders was killed before that? And then let me tell you something. All that you ain't born until you an egg stuff. That's nonsense.
Bring it out.
His sperm is alive. Your egg is alive, right? So therefore, all that you ain't alive till you have a heartbeat. No, sperm swims. We ain't shoot nothing dead out of us. You ain't having nothing dead, is you? Right? Read that.
The book of Leviticus chapter 18 verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination.
It's an abomination. God hates abomination. So all that homosexuality they pushing on us, that's nonsense.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Now, sis, I'm just gonna invite you. Because we're going to get on some laws now. Give me Deuteronomy 22:5. Because see, God say it's a certain way for us to dress. If you look at these pictures, hey, Oscar, come hold this for me one more again. If you look at these pictures, right, you see our sisters on the stage. See our sisters in the cotton fields. You see our sisters right here in the cotton field. What they got on, sis? Dresses. In the cotton field, packing bags of cotton. 400, 500 pounds of cotton in the field. Look how big that basket is.
My grandma did that.
In a dress.
Yeah, she still wear dresses.
Because she know. She know. Watch this. That's good. Off. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Wait a minute. Sis, what you pointing at? You pointing at your what? You pointing at your pants. See, because we not supposed to, y'all ain't supposed to be wearing no pants.
That's right.
Well, sis, if you know, why you do it? You don't know because you destroy it for lack of knowledge. Let's learn it. But now, sis, exactly, all praise. Because what? One, y'all supposed to breathe down there in the air. That's why the sisters have so many yeast infections and issues down there, be smelling like catfish and stuff like that. Because it's supposed to breathe. And then, not only that, okay, I'm going to ask you a question. First time you saw this sister, what went through your mind? No, you lied. He thought, I don't know. He said, damn, she fine. Damn, she look good. You didn't think, oh, she look like she pretty smart. I like her mind. I like how her mind work. No, bro. You say, I like Lil Slim got something. Right? Because what? She probably had some tight pants, little tight clothes. You wasn't wearing no skirt, was you?
Nah.
Exactly. It shows off your shape. See, that's for your husband. Should no man out here be able to see your lady parts? Because why? That put lust on the man. Now watch this. Read on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So see, it's the garment talking about clothes. Now sis, y'all at work, he came up on you, and you looked at him and said, okay, I see you, playboy, I see you. What you would have said if he'd had on a dress?
I wouldn't have talked.
Exactly. Kick rocks, pervert.
Right.
Nigga, we like the same thing. What you gonna do with me?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because that's not natural. But see, we've been taught back in the 60s, I'm saying like the 30s, 40s, 50s, Amanda Bloomer, that feminist movement that a woman can do anything that a man can do. That's not how it works. And they got us today thinking that it's okay for a woman to wear pants. That's not right. That ain't right. Because why? We can see all your shape, and then you wonder, oh, he just wanted me for my body. He just wanted me for my body. Well, that's all you showed him. But see, we destroyed for lack of knowledge, and we've been destroyed mentally. But what you see today, these men out here are bringing our people back to the remembrance, back to their heritage. Give me Jeremiah 17:4. Because see, this law, statutes, and commandments, this Bible, it's a book of how to dress, how to eat, how to treat, how to raise your children, how to love your husbands, how to love your wives. You see what I'm saying? Watch this, read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies. And
the heritage that he gave us was these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's our heritage. Doing this because it teaches us how to do everything. Watch this. I'm going to show you something. Give me Titus 2. And start with the age women. Because since you think you were like every woman is born knowing how to be a mother. Exactly. That's why you look up and you see these stories about women killing their children and stuff like that. Watch this. You think every woman just is born naturally knowing how to love a man? Watch this. And we're going to prove it in the Bible. Read.
The book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 3.
Bring it out.
The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior, as become of holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine.
Wait a minute. Not given to what?
Much wine.
So you see these old ladies, every time you look up, they getting drunk, and they don't know. You ain't supposed to be doing all that. Ain't supposed to be doing all that. Is it okay for them to drink a little wine? Yes. But when a woman gets drunk, it's not a cute thing, right? Because a lot of times she end up getting taken advantage of. That's why women shouldn't get all sloppy drunk. Can you sip on something? Yes. But don't get drunk in all moderation. Read on.
Teachers of good things.
Uh-oh, now it's about to tell you what they teach. Read.
That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husband.
Wait a minute. That they should teach the young women to do what?
To be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children.
Wait a minute. You got to be taught how to love your children. You got to be taught how to love your husband. Because a lot of times, you see, you hear the stories about, oh, this baby was found in the dumpster. Or she's tripped out and killed all her kids. Because she ain't know how to love them. Ain't nobody teach her how to love her children. You look up and, damn, she stabbed her husband. Because ain't nobody taught her how to love him. Ain't nobody teach the one that got stabbed, the husband got stabbed. Ain't nobody teach him how to love his wife. We got to be taught these things. We don't.
To be discreet, chaste, keepers at home.
Wait a minute. To be discreet. Don't be on Facebook and Instagram putting all your business out there. Don't be that Instagram model. No, that's what the other nations have taught us.
Right.
That's what the other nations have taught us, and it's wrong. Because guess what? If you see a 6-7-year-old girl on Facebook twerking and popping in a bikini, how you gonna look at that? Crazy. That ain't right. But guess what they do? If it's at a birthday party and they throwing money on her, oh, that's so cute. Go, baby, go. Hell no. That's foolishness. Because guess what? While they throwing money on her thinking it's okay, it's a pervert across the street watching her. Waiting for her to get by herself so he can get her. We don't know better. We destroy it for a lack of knowledge. We don't.
Chaste, keepers at home, obedient to their own husband.
That's the problem right there. Our women don't want to be chaste. They want to smash and dash like niggas. They want to be thoughts. And then it says obedient to their own husbands. You know, in the marriage vows, they say to obey. That's the first thing black people say, no, I ain't obeying that nigga. This is the first day you get married. But to be obedient to your husband means what? Just following the orders of the house. If he tell you, most times you marry somebody, he ain't finna tell you to do nothing wrong. And then, if you really got to know him and prove to him, you already know. So see, this is what the older women got to teach the younger women. Like your grandmother should have told Chuck, don't wear them dresses. Wear them dresses. Exactly, sis. And see, that's what we got to get back to. What you see out here is us telling our people. Because that's what God told us. So see, that's what we got to get back to doing, y'all. We got to get back to these commandments.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.